Where does the technology come from? Is it your own large language model or foundation model powering this, or have you gone to a third party?
Well, it's great to be here, and thank you for having me. Just to back up a little bit, Figma's platform, we try to make it so that people can go all the way from idea to design to production and software code. And what we're launching today is our new FigJam AI features, which will help it make it so that you can do meetings better and have more productive working sessions and brainstorms in FigJam. And with FigJam AI, we're really excited to see how people use it. And we're using our foundational model we're using is from OpenAI. We're using GPT-4. But yeah, definitely something that we could reconsider in the future. We have done a lot of work on the prompt engineering in particular so that we can make it so that we're able to better lower the floor and make it so that more people are able to have better working meetings, but also raise the ceiling and make it so you can do more in our product in FigJam.
So you've outlined basically how this is going to help customers. Dylan, what does ultimately product design look like once AI has really taken charge? I mean, where will the human interact with AI? Where will ultimately be able to just put in a prompt and have, well, the latest fintech app built within a blink of an eye?
Yeah, I think that ultimately, first of all, for FigJam AI, we're much more focused on how do you take the busy work out of creating great meetings and brainstorms. But if you think forward to Figma design and how we're going to take AI and put it into more of our product experience, whether it's design or even development with Dev Mode, the new product we launched earlier this year at Config, I think that AI will really help you get to a great first draft, but it'll still take a great team to get to that final product. And I think though that it'll make it so that you can do more and be even more productive and efficient. And we're really excited to see where that takes our users. But yeah, right now I think it's more about how do you get away from the busy work, not how the robots take over.
You called it, by the way, when we were chatting, Caroline. We were like, which LLM? Interesting choice on OpenAI. Look, it's been a year, Dylan, since you announced that you would be acquired by Adobe. Is that actually going to happen? I mean, what are the chances that the deal falls through?
We're very optimistic and really excited about what we can do with Adobe. I think that there's such complementary strengths that Adobe and Figma can bring together. So we've seen with Adobe all their work with Firefly and what they've done with AI, and Figma can learn a lot from Adobe there. But also, Figma has gone into new audiences, such as developers with Dev Mode. And we think that we can bring a lot to Adobe there as well. And we just can't wait to get this done and to work together.
You've already been brainstorming about you as a consolidated unit, what actually you can bring to consumers, how your products change. It's interesting, actually, that the EU regulators were worrying about how your use of AI might end up, fending off competition even further. How do you think AI brought together with Adobe and yourself might change the game a little bit?
Look, I think that all companies will benefit from AI. And I'm really excited to see how different companies are able to bring AI into their solutions just to make better products for everyone. So Adobe and Figma are no exceptions. I think that both companies will do great things here. And this is the very start. There's so much more to come, and it's really hard to predict the future, but obviously we're building towards it.
It's hard to predict the future. I'm still going to ask you to try. There's a lot of interest in Figma's own momentum, right? That's why there was so much excitement about the deal with Adobe. What is your customer momentum like? What is it that you're carrying into this potential deal close?
Yeah, obviously I can't share exact numbers, but it's been a very exciting year at Figma. We've added, I think, about 500 employees now since the deal was announced. We've introduced new products like Dev Mode, as well as advanced prototyping, variables, and held a user conference called Config with 8,500 people coming. Honestly, it's felt like we've been accelerating our pace, and I hope to continue that acceleration and momentum into the deal close.